I cruised through the neon-lit streets of London at dusk, my black cab humming softly under me. But these days, it's not just fares I'm picking up, it's stories that echo across the airwaves. I'm Raj Patel, a 52-year-old taxi driver who's become the host of Midnight Confessions, a podcast that's touched millions with raw tales of loneliness and hope. My episodes stream from a makeshift studio in my garage, and I've even spoken at events, connecting unheard voices. It's wild, you know? Me, a bloke who once felt invisible, now amplifying lives. But this journey started in shadows. If you're feeling lost in your own silence, listen up, maybe my path will whisper something to you. Before the podcast, my life was a monotonous loop of shifts and solitude. I'd been driving cabs for 2 decades, navigating the chaos of London traffic, the honks of impatient buses, the drizzle smearing windshields, the chatter of tourists. Days blurred. Pick up at Heathrow, drop off in Soho, repeat. Another long one, Raj. My wife, Mira, would ask over curry dinners, her voice laced with worry. I nodded, hiding the emptiness. Evenings ended alone in the cab, passengers spilling snippets of their worlds, but I never shared mine. Loneliness gnawed quietly. Friends drifted, kids grown and busy. I was just the driver, fading into the rearview mirror. The major failure moment struck one foggy November night in 2023. I'd picked up a young woman, tear-streaked, heading to King's Cross. She poured out her heart-lost job, broken relationship, the crushing isolation of the city. I listened, offered awkward comfort. It'll pass, love. But as she left, tipping generously, I realized I'd failed myself. Staring at my reflection in the mirror, lines etched deeper from years of suppression, it hit. I'd bottled my own grief, losing my dad young, the immigrant struggles no one heard. That night, home alone while Mira visited family, I broke. The cab's radio static mocked me, amplifying the void. Shame flooded me like Thames overflow, hot and unrelenting. I paced our cramped flat, fists clenched, muttering, "You're pathetic. Raj can't even speak your truth." Fear coiled tight. What if opening up exposed weakness? Frustration boiled over in shouts at empty walls, bottles clinking as I drowned sorrows. Humiliation peaked when Mira returned, finding me slumped. "What's wrong?" she asked, eyes wide. I confessed fragments, voice cracking. "I'm empty, Mira, just a shadow." Her hug felt like judgment, deepening the wound I'd let silence steal my life. From that abyss, I decided to transform. Why not capture those cab confessions? Passengers shared freely in the anonymity of the back seat. I bought a cheap recorder from a market stall, its plastic cold in my palm, and tested it on my next shift. "Mind if I record? Anonymously, for a little project?" I'd ask. Most agreed, intrigued. The journey built gradually, raw and revealing. Nights, I'd park under street lamps, editing clips on a free app, trimming ums, layering ambient rain sounds for atmosphere. Detailed process, sorting stories by theme, like loneliness in the elderly or hope in newcomers. I'd transcribe highlights, voiceover intros in my accented baritone. In this city of millions, we're all searching. Realistic activities included late-night uploads to a free hosting site, promoting via flyers in the cab. Struggles slammed hard, early episodes sounded amateur, echoey and stilted. One setback, a passenger's story triggered my own pain. I deleted the file in tears, questioning who'd listen to this rubbish. Technical glitches, like failed recordings, fueled frustration. Nights wasted. Mini breakthroughs sustained me. After refining audio with online tutorials adjusting levels for clarity, a listener emailed, "Your podcast made me feel less alone." That sparked consistency. Practical lessons emerged seamlessly. Authenticity resonates more than polish. Raw voices cut through noise. Listening deeply builds connections. I honed questions like, what's one hope keeping you going? Persistence pays. Weekly episodes, even flawed, grew an audience. I networked humbly, sharing links on local forums, collaborating with a sound tech mate who taught compression techniques. The climax arrived last spring at a podcast festival in Shoreditch, my high-stakes test. I'd submitted anonymously, heart-thumping as organizers called. Raj, your entry's in live recording slot. Doubt roared amid buzzing crowds, spotlights blinding. If this bombs, it's over. A tech failure mid-show mic cutting out sparked panic, but I improvised, sharing my story unplugged. We're all passengers in life, aren't we? Victory exploded when that episode went viral, shares skyrocketing, headlines blaring, taxi tales touch hearts, downloads surged, sponsors called. I quit full-time driving for the pod. The dream realized. A voice for the unheard. Episodes now featuring city-wide stories. Emotional payoff rushed in Mira's tearful pride at a family dinner. You've found your light, Raj, kids called. Bridges mending. Self-identity shifted. I'm not silent. I'm a storyteller, proud of my scars. Seeing listeners message healing words fills me with quiet joy. If you're tuning in, trapped in your own quiet battles, know this. Your story matters. Start small. Record that whisper. Share it bravely. The world needs your voice. Turn up the volume. You've got tales worth telling. Let them free.